All right, gang, we're going to be getting started right here in a second. So we're going to go to a blank screen. We're going to a blank screen. Look out! Oh my gracious! It is happening! thought it was not going to happen? Well, ladies and gentlemen, here it is. It is the very first one. It is the Not Quite Right Show. I am your host, Rusty Mace, and welcome and thank you for coming along on the ride. We are so glad that you have made us a part of your evening, and you're saying to yourself, what is the Not Quite Right Show? Well, buckle up. This is all new. Something you may have never experienced before. Now, I do realize that some of my Saturday listeners are here. How are you doing? We are 95.1 FM, 1450 AM, the Not Quite Right Show. And this is our very first nightly show, December 26, 2017. Have mercy. We want to thank you guys for bringing us along on for your night, and thank you. We do appreciate it. We are not your average, everyday, run-of-the-mill political talk show. Sometimes we're political. A lot of times we're political. Sometimes we're not. Sometimes we just talk about stuff. Because people call me and they say, Rusty, we want to talk about stuff. And so we do. There are so many ways that you can listen to us. You can tune us in right here, of course, on 95.1 FM, 1450 AM. You can download the TuneIn radio app, which I use daily. I love that app. You're going to find I am a pro advocate of you doing that and taking us wherever, because you can put it on your smartphone, your laptop, your tablet, whatever you got, you can put it on there. And you can also put it on your what else can you put it on? You can put it on all kinds of stuff. You can put it on your computer. You can just put it on anything. It is a great app, and that way you can take us with you anywhere. Or you can watch and listen right there on Facebook at the Not Quite Right Show on Facebook or on YouTube. So lots of ways that you can get in touch and be a part of the show, and that is something that is extremely important to us here at NQR, and that is your input. We don't take it lightly. We appreciate it. We thrive on it. We love it. I realize not everybody is going to agree with everything I say, and that's fine. You have the right to be wrong if you want to. This is America. It's a great country. I've done tickled myself right to start with. And like I said, for those of you who have listened to our Saturday show and are familiar with it, then you know that we're not your run-of-the-mill everyday talk show. No. We like to do things well our own way. And you're saying to yourself, especially for those of you who are listening on Saturday, saying, "Where's Kenny? How come Kenny's not there? Where's Kenny?" Well, there was just no way that I could do this first show without having him a part of it. Now you got to understand, Kenny, he is not from where I'm at. And when we were doing just the show on Saturday, yeah, he makes the trip, and I love him for it. And he's gonna be making more trips. But I tell you what, let's just go and we will talk with Kenny about what's going on with him. How's that? Well, it seems like we're going to have to start that over again. See, that's why we're recording this first, and we're getting the bugs worked out. And as you could tell, you guys couldn't hear a ding-dang word. So we're gonna back this up a little bit again. I'm on the fancy phone here. You good? What popped? It was a ham. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's just moisture in the ham popping, buddy.
This is really good.
Hopefully that fixed that audio problem. I'm hoping. All right. Now let's see if I can't get this thing. Mm-hmm. Here. We're recording for tomorrow.
Oh.
The very first show. Okay. So, oh, man. This son of a gun. Let me back that up.
You're doing a radio
I'm doing a radio show.
It's Christmas, you moron.
I know.
You shouldn't be doing it on Christmas.
Well, you know, actually.
I took the day off.
Yeah, that's okay. That's all right. Actually, we're gonna be we're recording for tomorrow.
Oh.
The very first show. So,
Okay.
Okay, we'll pretend like that's good. So now we got to go back. We're gonna do a blank screen. We're gonna start all over. Okay. Blank screen. Show intro, pause. Blank. Blank. Okay. Show intro's ready. Get this all queued up. Roll the recording, or start the recording. Let's go to a blank screen. Blank screen, bye. Not quite right show. Hey gang, how are you doing? They said it couldn't be done. They said it will never happen. They said, well, they said a lot of things. And you know what my daddy used to say about they says? They says tells lies because the Not Quite Right show is on. December the 26th, 2017. The Not Quite Right Show invades the airwaves. Hi there. We are 95.1 FM, 1450 AM, WDNG. Hi there. I just don't know, man. I'm excited. I'm all aflutter because we have got something special going on, and tonight is the beginning of all of it. It is the very first, the number one, the very, very, very first nightly Not Quite Right show. First show. It is the first Not Quite Right show, nightly edition. Hi, gang. I am Rusty Mace, your host. And wow is all I can say. Well, it's not all I can say, but, you know, it's a dang good thing to say. It is our very first nightly broadcast here on WDNG, and we are so happy to be here. And we thank you so much for listening. And as you can tell, you're saying to yourself right now, that ain't handy. That boy, he ain't no Tucker. They ain't Tucker. This ain't Waters world we're living in now. No, it ain't. You are in the Not Quite Right zone. Oh, you like that, did you? And we for those of you who have tuned us in and on our streaming page there on Facebook, Not Quite Right Facebook. Hi, how are you doing? You can watch it, you can listen, you can do it all right there. And we are tickled to death to be here. We're excited about it. We have waited a long time for this. And near the end of the show, I have a long list of people to thank, which I will get to. And for those of you who've been watching on Saturdays and listening on Saturday mornings right here on the radio, and you're saying, well, where's Kenny? I've already been questioned about where's Kenny? And let me rest assured, and let me tell you that Kenny is around. He is going to be here, and we appreciate you guys missing him and wanting to know what's going on with him. I got to tell you, it has been an exciting time with Kenny. Some good things have been going on. And, you know, we let him have the holidays off. We're going to put him back to work. As a matter of fact, we have him actually live on Messenger, the Facebook Messenger, where you can, you can actually call into us by video or by call or text or whatever. But we got him on the line. And let's see if we can't. It's my first time doing this, so I'm not sure if I can do it right. But we're going to give it a shot. Now, before I do this, because, you know, it is the first time doing this, I want to make sure that we are getting all of the lines in and everybody is in. All right, let's see if we can go ahead and get Kenny on the line.
And since this is going to be the very first show, I couldn't very well do the very first nightly show without you being a part of it.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. What's your Christmas?
It was good. Do I get paid?
What? You think you could sit at home and do a radio show and get paid? Where do you get these crazy ideas?
I don't know. I was just watching you.
Oh, you know. All right. Well, you know. Yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll say yeah.
That's a yes.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, why not? We'll go with yes. Well, so and Leisha, everybody had a good Christmas.
Yeah, she's over there.
Yeah.
Oh no, she was over there somewhere.
Oh, you got it. Oh, there she is. Hey, Leisha.
Hey.
And you got you got a fancy tree on your wall.
Yeah, my daughter did that for us.
Wow, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It just
this is only going to work on the the Facebook side. People ain't going to see this on the radio.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I didn't even think of that. All right. Well, you know, there was just no way. Like I said, I could do the first show without having, because you know, when I started talking that we were going to be doing this, that's one of the biggest things that people say, where's Kenny? Kenny gonna be there, Kenny, and he's not. There's, of course, there's no way that you can make that trip every day, but you are definitely going to be a part of all of this. So, I just wanted to make them, you know, and okay, all right. Well, I'll let you go. Look, bud, I'll let you go, and thank you.
I wanted to say I did have a really, really wonderful Christmas, and the best part is happening in about 15 minutes. Nathan's coming back. We haven't opened gifts yet. Want to see? I'll show you my Christmas tree. And it's got presents under it, but we're getting ready to open presents here in just a little bit.
Shoot, feel free to open mine. you go ahead every time. Every time somebody they call out the name Rusty Mace, you just grab that and you just go ahead and open it.
Okay, I'll do it, buddy.
But
yeah, man.
All right, you have a great evening, son.
I will, buddy.
Bye bye.
Later.
Uh-huh.
All right.
And
Well, that went well.
And we are back. How are? Oh my goodness! Hi there, ho there. And so Kenny is going to be a part of the show. Of course he is. We would never leave him out. And and actually, I'm looking forward to it. He adds so much to the program. For those of you who have been watching on the Saturday show, then you already know all of that, and you know how big of a part he plays in everything that we do here. So yes, of course, he is going to be here for it. Want to say hey to some people who have already got us tuned in out there. George Wainwright has got us tuned in. Jimmy Piner, Billy White, Billy Morning. All you guys, hi, how are you doing? And this, like I said, this is the first one. This is the very first night of us doing the Not Quite Right show on a nightly basis, and we're excited about doing it. And we've got some things that we're going to be doing, and one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of introduce myself to you guys that are not used to seeing us on and hearing us here nightly, and let you know exactly who I am, what I do. But one of the things that we'd like to get done right at the top of the show is we like to tell everybody that, yeah, we got our top 3 stories of the night. Yes, we do. And yeah, we got stuff. The top 3 stories, and it's the day after Christmas, and I could say the top story is still going to be the, tax cuts for everybody. Yeah, tax cuts. And I guess the second biggest story would probably be, it's still going to be the embarrassing revelations that's been made by the FBI, and they're biased against Trump and everything that's going on with that. So yeah, we'll talk about some of that. And the third biggest story would probably just be, in my opinion, might I say, the third biggest story is still the no collusion, is there collusion, what's collusion to Russia. But, the very, very top story, the cream of the crop story, Christmas is over. Christmas is over. Hello, Christmas is over. And we are glad about that. Yes, we are. We're tickled to death. Christmas is the buying season is gone. It's done. And we survived it. And if you spent too much money, shame on you. You shouldn't have done it. But we do hope that your holiday was excellent and you got everything that you wished for. I did not. Maybe that's why I'm being a Scrooge, but I did not. No. Again, I asked for world peace, and it did not happen. Third year in a row, asked for world peace, didn't happen. I know, right? It's not like it's not like I asked Santa Claus to take the letter J out of the English language. It's not. just world peace. That was it. And I didn't get it. And as you can tell, you're saying, I can tell right off the bat, this ain't no Hannity show. Nope, it ain't Hannity. It's not Tucker. This ain't Waters World. Nope. You have entered the not quite right zone. And thank you for tuning in and joining us. We have, when we get on here and we start sharing our thoughts and we start giving our view of what's going on. We always want to be as fair both ways as we possibly can. Not everybody is going to agree with me on everything, which is cool. I understand that, and we invite your opinions. Right now, if you would like to text, you can text the show live at right now at 252-622-1470. If you're on Facebook or YouTube, you can use the chat box there. But the best way to get a hold of me is probably through the messenger, from the Facebook Messenger, or from one of the chat boxes that you can get on when you're on Facebook or YouTube. Probably the easiest way. Feel free to chat up as we got some. And we got some lively ones on there tonight, and you can introduce yourselves online. That's fine, and you're gonna meet some characters, and hopefully we'll have some video calls with some of them, and we'll get their views known. Now you're saying to yourself, Rusty, well, who are you? Where you're from? What's going on with you? What makes you so different? Well, there's a lot of things that do, and we're gonna get back to that. And we're going to let you know exactly what all of those things are. Right now, though, we got to stop and we got to go to break. We are the Not Quite Right Show. Okay, we're clear. And that went long. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Oh, prairie shaving cream. Hey, George Wainwright, how you doing, buddy? For those of you who are on Facebook right now, and there's quite a few of you, I will let you know we are, what we're doing is we are trying to get our, and George, I hope I got the sound thing corrected, I'm hoping. We're trying to record the first show for tomorrow night. And it looks like we're going to have to start it again because I foobarred it up. And I don't know that I can fix it. Yeah. Welcome to my world. Let me see here. Take that off. Do, 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 do. Just go ahead and kill the green screen for a second there, and let's, yeah, there we go. Hi there. Hey, it's the real thing. Hey. How are you guys doing? Hey, George Wainwright, how are you doing? You got some political views you want to get on here and yap about? You want to talk about videoing weddings or anything like that? Anything you want to talk about, George? Huh? Is he? Billy White, you want to talk about legalizing marijuana? Let me see. Billy Morning, how are you doing, Billy? I have really, really screwed some of this stuff up. This is what happens when you're trying to do a bunch of stuff. What have I got? Maybe so. Get down. My dog is scratching at the door over there. Oh, me. So we shall back up and punt. We will try this again. We will do a new show opening. Here we go. Let me get my stuff ready here. Go back. All right, let's see if I've got.
We'll be getting started right here shortly.
Hey, let me pull this up.
But and so I'm just getting ready. I'm getting ready to get ready. That's what I'm doing.
What I'm doing is I'm queuing up the phone call with Kenny.
So I thought I might try to give him a, and we'll see if we can get him on the fence radio show.
It's Christmas, you moron.
I know.
You shouldn't be doing it on Christmas.
You know, actually,
Take the day off. I took the day off.
That's okay. That's all right. Actually, we're gonna be we're recording for tomorrow.
Okay. Now that's queued up, but I'm not real happy with that sound. So how can I fix that? That's wide open. What about this one? Well, that's the problem with that sound. All right. I'm back it up a little bit and see what happens here.
All hang out. I'm a Rick.
He didn't answer. We'll try again. I ain't scared. Here, I'll put it up so you. It'll be the very first show. I couldn't very well do the radio show.
It's Christmas, you moron.
I know.
You shouldn't be doing it on Christmas.
Well, you know, actually,
Take the day off. I took the day off.
that's okay. That's all right. Actually, we're gonna be we're recording for tomorrow.
Oh.
The very.
Let me see now. You see what's happening though is if I when I open it up to play it back, I need to be able to play it back from something else, and I can't. I think what we shall do is we shall stop. Reorganize. And punt. We're going to stop the broadcast for now, but we will be back shortly.
We'll go with yes. So, and Alicia, everybody did Christmas?
Yeah, she's over there.
Well.
Oh no, she was over there
Oh,
somewhere.
you got it. Oh, there she is. Hey, Alicia. And,
Okay,
and
okay.
and you got man, you got a fancy tree on your wall.
Yeah, my daughter did that for us.
Wow, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It just
Now, this is only going to work on the the Facebook side. People ain't going to see this on the radio.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I didn't even think of that. All right. Well, there was just no way. Like I said, I could do the first show without having, because when I started talking that we were going to be doing this, that's one of the biggest things that people say, where's Kenny? Kenny gonna be there, Kenny, and he's not. There's no way that you can make that trip every day, but you are definitely going to be a part of all of this. So I just want.